What's up, everybody, and welcome to Hollywood Studios. Today, we're going right here. If you're unfamiliar with where that is, here at the park, it's going to lead us to a galaxy far, far away. So come along with.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth.
We just stepped into Galaxy's Edge here at Hollywood Studios. If you haven't been here before, or if you have and you haven't been here in a while, we're going to take a deep dive into the Galaxy's Edge today. We're going to look at the rides and the attractions, the places to eat, places to shop, and give you an all-around view of Galaxy's Edge. There's two ways in and out of Galaxy's Edge. The first way is through the tunnel we just came through. As you exit that tunnel, you're going to be coming into an open area. The first thing you're going to see on your left is Rise of the Resistance. This is the entrance to Rise of the Resistance. It's currently at 145 minutes. The line extends out here into the outdoor. There's an outdoor queue and then a pretty lengthy indoor queue. You can purchase an individual lightning lane for this attraction. Essentially, this ride is that you are on a transport ship on the way to a rebel outpost planet when you're captured by a star cruiser and interrogated by Kylo Ren. The bulk of the ride is an escape attempt from the cruiser and back to Batuu. This area is themed even down to the trash cans. So the language of this land is Arabish. There are some ways to translate this if you're not familiar with speaking Arabish, and I'll talk about those here in a little while. One of the great things about this area specifically, there's a couple of themed areas and parks in Orlando that I think are probably the gold standard. This is one of them, and then Diagon Alley and Universal Studios, because from here, from the sight lines, you can't see anything else. You can't see any other areas of the park, and for all intents and purposes, you are where they say you are. At the exit of Rise of the Resistance, a couple of carts right out here. There are plenty of shopping opportunities for you here at Galaxy's Edge. So from where we started back there, Rise of Resistance back in the distance. We're going to walk around to our left. Around behind me is one of the marketplaces here at Galaxy's Edge. There's a couple of shops inside, and it's semi-covered. Nice place to get out of the heat for a second. Also a good place to relieve yourself of some of your money. Right behind me is the actual marketplace. We're going to go visit all the stalls and look at what's available. All right, so from behind me, where we were just in the shop, now we're gonna head this way under the archway and see what the rest of Galaxy's Edge is. this area, you can often see Ray and Chewbacca that don't appear to be out at the moment. A couple of people have already built their droids, and this is a place where you could come over here and test your droid out. So I've never personally done the droid experience, but you can come over here, you pick out all the parts for your droid. There's specific parts you have to pick out. Then you come over to an assembly station, you put them all together with the help of one of the techs here. You add some batteries and you have a remote control droid. So over here on my left is all the parts that are available and the colors. And then over in the distance was where you're gonna pay, which like it's $119.99 for all your droid units, or $194.97 for the droid bundle. Now, Savvy's Workshop is where you could go, and it's an interactive experience where you can build your own lightsaber. Now, these are not the cheap lightsabers. These are the fully metal lightsabers, very heavy. We're talking $200+. This is not just a cheap experience. So what I would suggest, make these reservations early on when you're planning your trip. It does book up, there's limited availability, and if you want to do this, you need to make plans way in advance. Back behind us is where you can see and meet Ray and Chewbacca. And then up these stairs into this circular building, this is the exit of the shop area we were in earlier, but there's also an entrance from this side. This is Ronto's Roasters. So Ronto's Roasters closes at 3 o'clock, so you can't get anything after that time, but what they're known for is their Ronto wrap. I'm craving a Ronto wrap, but unfortunately I missed the time. It is now almost 4 o'clock, but there is one other place in Galaxy's Edge you can get a Ronto wrap, and that's where we're gonna head to next. So I got my Ronto wrap, and I wanted to read a couple of things from the menu because this has got a pretty interesting menu, especially for a Disney quick service restaurant. So it has Batuan beef and crispy Tapato stir fry. It has tuna poke with a spicy sauce. They also have smoked pork ribs, a fried chicken dish, another chicken dish that's crispy chicken glazed in a spicy chipotle sauce. So on to what I got. This is the Ronto wrap. So what exactly is a Ronto wrap? It's roasted pork, grilled pork sausage, peppercorn sauce, tangy slaw, wrapped in a pita bread and served with a side of chips. And when they say a side of chips, these are plantain chips. Pretty tasty. The peppercorn sauce, not really spicy. It's good on the slaw. The sausage is, I would say it's unremarkable, but you can get little bits of flavor from the pork that's also in there. Overall, it's a very satisfying sandwich. I thought this might be a good time to talk about the Play Disney app. So if you go to the App Store of your particular phone, the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, you can download the Play Disney app. So if you open that app up, it gives you a bunch of different experiences that you can have around the parks. This is the Flight Crews Wanted for Smuggler's Run. There's the Resistance Encampment. There's the Batuu Bounty Hunters. You have to have a Magic Band Plus for this to work. And here at the bottom, there's a bunch of different jobs that you can do. So you'll follow the instructions, and then there's a map that gives you a map around Galaxy's Edge where all these things are located. So a couple of the different things that you can do here in Galaxy's Edge that aren't physical things to do, but here that you can play on the Disney Play app. We're back at the exit of Docking Bay 7. We just enjoyed the Ronto wrap. Now right directly across from that is Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. We're gonna head in here. This is a place where you can buy lightsabers and other unique items. back outside of Doc Ondars. And as we take a left over here, you ought to see something very iconic over here in the distance. This is the entrance to the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction. So I don't know if I've ever brought Smuggler's Run to you. I'm by myself today, so I don't know who we'll be riding with, but we're gonna jump in line. We'll bring that to you.
You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now get a move on, and know that I have complete faith in you. But I am coming along just in case. Flight engineers, prepare test. Hit your flashing buttons. You'd better be faster when we get into real trouble. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Make the jump to light speed.
That one there.
Shoot the cargo free. The pilot brakes. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Shit. Well, I have coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Great job, my friends. You retrieved 2 containers of coaxium. This is big, not bad.
That's pretty good.
Whoa, looks like we are ready to unload.
All available techs, we have a Corellian freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay. This thing has seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee season.
All right here is Oga's Cantina. I will input some footage of Oga's when I visited before, but this is a bar. There are a couple of snacks available, but primarily a bar where you can go in and listen to DJ Rex and get a drink and enjoy the atmosphere.
Supreme Leader wishes to address everyone personally. We ask for your respect, for he is offering you safety.
We need information. I don't care if you get it from a pirate, a thief, or a traveler. But get it. Am I clear, Lieutenant?
Sir, you are clear. You are clear, sir. Troopers, you will reach on recon patrol units and question anyone you find suspicious.
These two have demonstrated what they wish for this outpost to be, how much better it can be, with young men such as them serving with honor, with service, with loyalty. It is because of them this galaxy has a bright future. And I think it's time we add them to our ranks. What say you? Ready to join the First Order?
Affirmative. Congratulations, and welcome to the First Order. Well, I'm done. Good. That's affirmative.
Right behind me is the milk stand where you can get blue or green milk, alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I've only ever had the blue milk. I've only ever had it non-alcoholic. So today, I think I'm going to try the green milk. Okay, green milk acquired. So blue milk is described as a plant-based blend of coconut and rice milks with fruity characteristics. Green milk is plant-based blend of coconut and rice milks with citrus characteristics. Actually, it's not really that bad. I don't hate the blue milk. A lot of people hate on it. I don't really hate it. I think it's okay. This one is definitely a little more citrusy The other one maybe a little more coconut. So that's going to complete our trip around Galaxy's Edge today. So we got to ride Smuggler's Run. We didn't do Rise of the Resistance today, but I did put a little footage in there. We got our Ronto wrap, not at Ronto's Roasters, but at Docking Bay 7. We went into Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Almost bought a lightsaber, talked myself out of it. We went through the marketplace, looked at all the stalls there, went over to see Kylo Ren's ship, looked at the First Order store over there. Man, there's a lot to do. If you're planning a Disney vacation coming soon, definitely make some plans to spend some time here in Galaxy's Edge. If you've only got one day here, this is a rope drop to close park. There's so much to do. I mean, I was here 5 hours and didn't leave Galaxy's Edge, and I didn't touch a single other thing in the park, and there's still a ton to do here. Just know that you can't do it all. It's like anything else at Disney. You can't do it all in one day. Plan your time right, go in with a plan, then you'll be fine. You'll do great. So guys, thank you as always for coming along with me. At 50 years old, I get to play in this amazing place. People can say what they say about Disney adults, but I guess I'm one of them. I love these parks, and I'll just keep coming back for as long as I'm healthy and able to. Thank you for coming along, as always. If never lost, then never found. So go get lost.